Hello everyone. So this session is about one type of softwares, called as legacy softwares. So these are also sometimes called as legacy systems. All right. Okay. So what do you mean by exactly legacy softwares, right? So legacy softwares are nothing but the softwares which are used for from a prolonged time period. Okay, these are used from a long back time and which are not at all updated, okay, or which are not modernized, right? So the softwares which are traditional, the softwares which works in a traditional approach and are used from a long time in various organizations, in various companies, or in various offices, right? So such kind of softwares or systems are called as what? Legacy softwares, right? So it is a mission critical, okay, and tied to a particular version of operating system or hardware model which is provided by the vendor that has gone end of life. So what does this mean, right? So legacy softwares, okay, when they are developed, they are provided with a particular operating system, they are provided with a particular set of softwares, okay, or packages, and it is also provided with a particular set of hardware, okay. So combination of this hardware and software is maintained from a long period of a time which is provided by the vendor, and the same systems, okay, are run or are being implemented for carrying out the different operations, okay, or to implement different programs, right? So generally the lifespan of hardware is shorter than that of the software, okay. What it means, usually if you consider hardware and software, right, you can see that the software can be updated, right, or we can reinstall the software. But what about the hardware? Sometimes, okay, hardware has got an expiry, or you can say that sometimes the hardware may need to be maintained maximally, or hardware need to be replaced if it gets damaged, right? But that is not the case in the software. We can update the software, or we can sometimes reinstall the software also, okay. As time goes on, the hardware gets harder to maintain, but is kept because it is installed and working, okay. What it means, suppose some organizations are holding the or using the old kinds of softwares, right? Then even if the hardware is not working correctly, what do? They try to use it the same way until it is working, or until it provides its efficiency. So in legacy system, this usually happens. In legacy software, what will happen, the vendors, okay, or the person or the customer, one who is using these kind of softwares, okay, basically has no updates when it comes to hardware and software. The person or the customer is using the old traditional softwares here, which are needed to be modernized, or which are needed to be updated, right? But still they say that they manage with that kind of working, okay, or that kind of system. But when we see the complexity, it is very difficult, right, to replace the entire hardware or to replace the entire software. But it is needed to modernize, right? We need to modernize the old software systems, okay. I'll give you one example. Suppose one organization is there, and that organization, suppose let us take an example of old kirana shop, okay. There is one old kirana shop, and that person is using that same software for accounting, right? And he is prone to use that software from a long period of a time. He is used to that software. And what does that customer will do? That customer will use the same accounting software for a long period of a time, okay. And he is not ready to adapt to the new software or to the new hardware, because the old system on which he is working very good, or he feels that there is no problem with this old legacy software, right? So these are some traditional softwares where the it's very challenging for the customers, as well as it is very challenging for the developers, okay, to make any changes in these legacy softwares. So another example is that, suppose a factory's computer system is running on an old version of Windows, okay, because there is not a need to invest in most updated software. There is one old factory, okay, which is just maintaining their account details, right? Or it is some maintaining some details about their factory manufacturing, or maybe inventory system, and they are used to that old traditional legacy software. So here they are used to this legacy software, and they do not want to change or invest more in this legacy softwares, right? So we cannot justify saying that there is a need of modernization or of legacy softwares, or we cannot directly state that legacy softwares are outdated. Till today, you can see that some of the organizations, okay, or some of the companies use the legacy softwares, that is the old traditional softwares, because some of them might be in a good condition, okay, or you can see that those softwares can work still, okay, wherein yeah, as an another matter, if you see some legacy softwares, they must be having some problems, okay, there must be a need of modernization, or there is a need of updating the software, or there might be a need of replacing the hardware. So we cannot straightforward say that legacy softwares are not at all used, but these are the softwares which are traditional, okay. And sometimes if hardware and software are supportive, we can still use these legacy softwares, but at certain extent we can say that there's definitely a need of modernization of these legacy softwares, okay. So hope you understood what are legacy softwares, okay. So thank you, and in the next session we'll see you soon.